Right, so in 3 days, I shoot off to sunny Cyprus. So I figured it was a good time to talk about how I handle the holidays. So when you're into your health and fitness, going on holiday can be super tricky. Some people try and keep up their full routine, they fail, and they just end up stressed and often ruin their holiday. Whilst others go completely off the rails, come back feeling awful, and then spend weeks trying to recover and get back into things. Now, to be fair, I've done both, many times over. And trust me, neither is much fun. So today, I'm going to share my no-stress holiday fitness strategy. It's how I protect my progress, keep a baseline of discipline, and still enjoy every bit of the holiday. So before we get into the actual strategies, I want to start with mindset, because this is going to underpin and shape how you approach the whole holiday. Now, first of all, you need to get out of your head that a holiday is something that will derail you. When you've been consistent with your training, nutrition, and lifestyle for months, even years, going off script for a couple of weeks is going to be a blip at best. It's not going to derail everything, especially if you do it in the right way. Instead, you should see the holiday as an opportunity to recharge, both mentally and physically. And actually, it's more like a big deload period. Now, when you think about it like this, it's easier to relax and just keep the right perspective. And perhaps the biggest thing to remember is this: you should want to enjoy your holiday. That's the whole point. You want to relax, enjoy life, and just take a break from the discipline and intensity of normal life. So give yourself permission to do exactly that, knowing it will actually be good for you. That said, how you handle the holiday can make the difference between it being that recharge that you need or something that you regret. And the key is to find the balance. You want to protect the habits that keep you feeling good, while deliberately stripping away the intensity and pressure. You want to swap structure for flexibility, and you want to slow everything down. And when you approach it in this way, you don't just avoid the post-holiday slump, you actually come back more motivated, more energized, and ready to go at it again. So with that said, and with the mindset stuff out of the way, let's jump into the exact strategies I use when on holiday. So as I said, when I'm on holiday, I strip things right back. I pick a few absolute baseline key habits to stick to and track, and I let all of the rest go. And for me, I zoom in on only 3 habits: sleep, water, and steps. And as a reminder, I'm aiming for 7 hours of sleep, 3 litres of water, and 10,000 steps every day. And as long as I hit those, everything else is a bonus. Extra activity like swimming, an impromptu training session, or even maybe eating cleaner than I expected is just icing on the cake. I know that if I keep my sleep, steps, and water in check, I'll maintain a healthy baseline of activity and a healthy baseline of a good lifestyle. Plus, these 3 habits as a combination really pack a nice punch, which means that when I return, I won't have slipped too much in terms of results. Sure, I might come back with a bit of extra weight. Sure, my whole foods percentage will probably slide, will almost definitely slide, but none of it will cause serious damage because it's just 1 to 2 weeks in a much longer time horizon. Perhaps most importantly, sticking to and tracking a few habits helps me keep my sense of discipline, even if it's only applied to a reduced set of habits. That's just enough that getting back to full intensity is going to feel easy rather than starting from scratch. And look, that's really it. Very simple. Holidays should recharge you, not derail you. And the key is finding your middle ground. And for me, that's picking a few non-negotiable habits, hitting them every day, tracking them, and letting go of the rest. And this keeps me feeling good, it protects my progress, and it makes coming back to full intensity so much easier. So before your next trip, ask yourself this: what are the 2 to 3 habits that if you kept them in place, they will stop you from sliding too far, but they'll also still let you enjoy your time away? Lock those in, relax on everything else, and just give yourself permission to enjoy the break. And when you get home, you'll thank yourself for it. All right, hope that was helpful, and see you in the next episode.